There's a moment almost everyone experiences, but nobody really talks about. Open your phone and realize there's nobody you actually want to text. Not because you had a huge fight or someone betrayed you, but because somehow everyone slowly drifted away. The strange thing is that most friendships don't end with a goodbye, they end with silence. One less conversation, one canceled plan, a message you meant to reply to tomorrow, then never. So one day you realize the last time you talked was months ago. When you're younger, you think your closest friends will always be there. You imagine growing up together, laughing about old memories. Years later, showing up to each other's biggest moments. But life has other plans. People move, they change, new priorities appear. But sometimes you're going to be the one that changes. Sometimes they change. And most of the time, nobody's at fault. And that's what makes it so difficult. It's hard to be angry at someone who just became a different person because you have no control over that. Their choices are what led to that. But something I wish someone told me earlier is that not every friendship is supposed to last a lifetime. Some people are meant to be part of one chapter of your life, not the whole story. That doesn't make those memories fake. It doesn't mean either of you failed. It just means you both kept on growing, learning from your mistakes. Just growing apart is unavoidable. The mistake is that believing growing together is the only kind of success. The hardest part isn't losing the friendship, it's losing the version of yourself that existed when they were around. Maybe they were there during your best summer. Maybe they knew your family. Maybe they understand jokes that no one else would get. But when they disappear, it can feel like those memories disappear with them. But they don't. They're still your memories. One day you'll meet people who know nothing about your past. They won't know the embarrassing stories. They won't know who you used to be. At first, that feels lonely. But something unexpected happens. You realize you get to decide who you're becoming next. Not because your old friends stop mattering, but because your future shouldn't depend on whether someone from your past decides to stay. If someone has slowly drifted out of your life, don't let that convince you that there's something wrong with you. Sometimes people leave because their life changes. Something happened in their life. Sometimes you leave without realizing it yourself. Sometimes the friendships that end quietly make room for the ones that actually belong in the next chapter. Maybe growing up isn't about keeping every friend you've ever made, but it's about keeping the friends that will be with you for your life. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe it's learning to appreciate the people who were there without letting their absence stop you from moving forward. Now, I know most people that watch this video aren't probably not going to relate to this, but for the people that do relate to it, my one advice is to find people that they accept you for who you are. That's all I have to say. Find people that accept you for who you are, who you're gonna become, what you want to be. They're gonna help you in your journey to become you. Have your life planned out, because a lot of people that I've been friends with, they did not go through a good path. Used to be friends, alright. I'm not gonna name any names. We used to be friends, but then we just stopped talking. They went and made other friends that were questionable. I'm not gonna say anything bad, but they were questionable at best. What I'm trying to say is, don't let your friends overcome who you are. Don't make your friends your whole personality. Alright? You can have friends, but like just don't make your friends the person you are. That's what I'm trying to say. Be around people that you want to be like. If people around you are people that you actually care about, want to be like, have the same mindset, which is very important, you're going to excel in life further than someone that has friends that, let's say, party all the time or go out all the time instead of working on themselves, going to the gym, making money and whatnot. All right. Now, I'm not one to talk because I've made some bad choices in the past with friends. All right. I have very close friends, or had. now they barely talk to me anymore. But I do have two friends that are very close to me. Like I'd do anything for them, right? And those friends that you have that you do anything for, you need to keep them right there, right then and there. You have to keep those friends. It does not matter. Like, I mean, I'm not saying you should be a people person. Like, do whatever you want to make other people happy. Don't do that. I'm saying you should be the type of person that if something wrong happens, you're there to help people, but not let yourself get used. Okay? Do not let yourself get used. Because in today, people use other people every single day, right? So be careful who you're friends with. Be careful who you let into your life. And third most important thing that I'm gonna say is be close with your family. Like if you have a lot of cousins, they are gonna be with you your whole life. Your cousins are your friends for your whole life. Your cousins have to be the greatest thing that God has given us. All right. Now I don't know if you guys believe in God, but just say your parents, your uncles, aunts, grandparents. If you have someone that's in your age group in your family, that is literally the best thing you could ever ask for. Because cousins, they like you guys are related by blood. It's not like I would say that friends are just an extension of your family. All right. Then your cousins are like friends, but like I don't even know how to word this, but cousins are very important to me. Right? Without my cousins, I don't know where I would be at today. And with that being said, I know I have not made a video in a very long time. I've just been dealing with stuff off camera. All right. It's kind of hard for me to make these videos because I actually relate to them. I don't even know how to say something else, but if you need to talk, I'm always here for you guys. You know that. And socials are in bio. If you ever need to talk, right here. Just give me a message or comment, whatever. And I hope you guys have a great day.